This is Ian Lamont. I've been a publisher on Amazon for more than 10 years, and today I'm going to talk about the 3 most common mistakes book publishers make when they're submitting images via Amazon Advantage. If this video helps, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Let's get started. So we're looking at the upload images area of Amazon Advantage, and this is basically showing the submission status for one of the books that I recently uploaded the images for. And let me just show you kind of the types of books I'm working on right now. We have several of these things. They're called cheat sheets. And recently what I've been doing is I've been adding 3D images of the book, which is permitted on Amazon Advantage right now, plus some static images of the book. And I want to talk about the mistakes that come up most often. And sometimes I've encountered these mistakes myself. At other times when I have clients, I hear from them that they can't upload it and they're wondering what's going wrong. So let me break it down for you. So the first thing is to get to the area where you upload new images. You go to the hamburger menu, upper left corner, select items, and then upload images, and you'll come to this page. And this page actually lays out kind of two of the most common problems that occur, but people don't understand what Amazon's asking for, which just leads to more problems and confusion. So the first thing that you need to do, the product identifier is the barcode number, so ASIN, UPC, etc. And then image files must be named by product identifier plus variant code plus file extension. And then they give an example. And a lot of people, publishers especially, will be looking at this and saying, what the heck does this mean? Product identifier, variant code? So whoever wrote this is clearly an engineer. They assume that publishers understand what this means, and most of them don't understand unless it's explained to them very clearly, and it wasn't explained clearly. So I'm trying to explain to everybody what this means. Basically, this means instead of using a normal book cover image file name. So it might be something like redcover.jpg or redcover 3000 pixels.jpg. You have to use the convention that Amazon wants, which is in the first part of the image file name, it has the ASIN or the ISBN or the UPC number. The second part, it'll say either main, which means the cover of the book, or it'll say something like IN01 or IN02, which means interior image file. And then JPEG, of course, is the file suffix. Let me show you another example here. So recently, I uploaded some new image files here. This one right here, 978, it has a long number, main.jpg. So this is the cover image of the book with the ISBN of this number here that begins in 978. If you double click on it, you'll see what it is. So this is the cover that I want to use for that particular book. These files here, these are like interior image files. So the ISBN.in03.jpg, this is one of the interior files, okay? Amazon wants to see it like this. If I tried to send them something like this, Word 365, 3D lying down, 2000 by 2000, Amazon would reject it, okay? So you have to follow whatever the naming convention that they're requesting, which looks like I just described you. So main.jpg, that is the cover, and then you go to IN01, that's the first interior file, although you can also use it as another 3D view, which I did, and then you have other interior files here. Okay, so that's the first mistake that people make. The second mistake that people make is that they'll try to submit a PNG file, and Amazon will reject it because you can only submit a JPEG or TIFF, and let me show you what I mean. It says so right here. The only accepted file types are JPEG, preferred TIFF, and a GIF. That actually surprises me that they even accept GIFs or GIFs. So let's see what happens when I try to upload a PNG file. So image rejected. Files must, so it basically says you have to follow their format. So the file name is incorrect, but actually even if I put the file name .jpg, it would still reject it because this file is actually a PNG image, which just Amazon won't recognize. Okay, the final mistake that people make with these image files for their books that they're uploading via Amazon Advantage is the image is too small. This is a pretty common thing, and typically what happens is people will have an image file and they'll make it like, I don't know, 500 pixels wide by 700 pixels tall. So what happens when you hover over it in Amazon.com, you won't be able to read anything. Here you can, because this is like a giant image file. It's like, well, not giant, but it's pretty big. It's like 1,500 pixels wide. This is even bigger, this 3D image. It's 2,000 pixels wide on each on each axis. So it's enough that you can see everything. If this was like 1,000 pixels wide, I don't think you'd be able to see the detail that I'm showing right here. It would just look pixelated, or it wouldn't look that good. So basically, those are the three mistakes that publishers make when they're trying to upload new images for their books. The first thing is that they use the wrong naming convention for the file. They use the wrong format. Typically, they'll use a PNG instead of a JPEG or a TIFF, and then the image is too small. If this video helped, please take a moment to like it or subscribe. And also, if you go to my website, leanmedia.org, click on blog, and you'll see lots of blog posts talking about using Amazon. Like, this is what I do for my living. I'm a publisher, and I also sell other types of items on Amazon, and I try to share my expertise. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out the links in the notes. Bye-bye.